In the depths of winter, when the landscape turns to white and nature's silence grows heavy, ancient fears emerge. It's a time when legends resurface, and the darkness whispers tales of unimaginable horrors. Among these is the chilling story of the Wendigo. When winter arrives in the northern forests, it does more than chill the air. It silences the world. Branches creak like ancient bones. The wind erases tracks, and snow covers everything like a patient shroud. It is in this white emptiness where the sound of your own breathing feels too loud that the name Wendigo begins to walk again. Welcome to the Duskbound Voices channel. Discover the details of this story. If you don't want to miss the many others we are preparing for you, subscribe to our channel now. The elders said the Wendigo is not born a monster. It is made. It emerges when hunger crosses the boundary of dignity, when desperation convinces someone that survival matters more than remaining human. One step beyond necessity, one act that should never exist, and something breaks inside. The soul cracks like thin ice. The body continues, but it no longer belongs to the same world. Imagine a man lost in the woods, surrounded by days without food, by a night that never seems to end, by the distant howling of wolves. Imagine the mind whispering solutions the conscience tries to silence. And then, when a decision is made, there is no return. Legend says the cold enters first through the eyes, finally through the heart. The Wendigo is born when winter comes to live inside someone. They say it grows beyond what was human, too tall, too thin, as if the body itself had been stretched by eternal hunger. The skin appears gray, hardened like dead wood. The eyes, hollow, do not reflect light. They absorb it, and the smell. Whoever has felt it never forgets. A mixture of ice rust and something that resembles meat abandoned by time. It is not merely a predator. It is a warning given forth. What is most terrifying is not its strength, nor its silent speed among the trees. It is the sound it makes when it is near. A lament that blends with the wind, almost a plea for help. Many claim to have followed that sound, believing someone needed rescue. Few returned, because the Wendigo knows how to use what still remains in us: empathy, curiosity, hope. Indigenous tribes have always taught that the Wendigo represents more than a monster of the forest. It is the portrait of limitless greed, of the ego that devours everything, of a hunger that is never satisfied. Whether for food, power, or control, the more it consumes, the emptier it becomes. The more it chases its next prey, the farther it drifts from any memory of humanity. It does not hunt only bodies. It hunts choices. There are reports of travelers who found enormous footprints in the snow, appearing out of nowhere and vanishing before the next tree. Others swear they saw a figure too tall, outlined against the moon, motionless, watching, as if time itself held no importance for it. Some claim to have heard its name whispered in the middle of a storm, not by another person, but by the forest itself. The Wendigo does not invade villages with screams, nor does it leave spectacular trails of destruction. It acts in the in-between, in the silent, in the small mistake that becomes a great decision. In prolonged solitude that weakens the mind, it waits, because it knows that the true danger is not out there in the snow, but in here, in the part of the human being that can be persuaded to cross invisible limits. Perhaps that is why the legend never grows old. It does not depend on era, technology, or borders. Wherever there is isolation, fear, and scarcity, the Wendigo finds room to exist, not only as a physical creature, but as an idea, as a distorted mirror of what we become when no one is watching. And when the wind moves through the forest on a freezing night, carrying a lament that does not sound entirely animal, nor entirely human, the question arises that no one likes to answer. Are we hearing a monster, or the echo of what we ourselves could become if winter decided to live inside us? What you saw was only part of the story. To stay up to date on upcoming facts and revelations, like, subscribe, and follow our channel.